I'm Kristine Leahy with another edition of Best Thing I Heard This Week. Hunter Mahan told us who he loves to play alongside on the course.
Phil Mickelson is kind of cocky. Is he fun to play with?
He's the best.
The best?
Oh, he's great to play with.
Why?
He's so self-deprecating in such a funny way. Like, you know, he'll hit it everywhere. But he doesn't care. I mean, he's just a golfer, right? He knows that I'm not going to hit fairways. He's like, I'm probably not going to hit a lot of fairways, but I'll be able to figure it out. And that's his greatest strength, is that he doesn't care where it goes. He sees an adventure. He sees a challenge. Okay, you know, there's all kinds of stories where, you know, his caddy gets is able to call him off a shot, say, no, we're not hitting this shot. But he's like, well, why not? I see three. I see under this tree and skipping it over this little lake onto the green. That's what I see. And his caddy Bones is like, no, we're just going to lay it up. It's like, but that's the way he plays. He just loves a challenge. He sees the fun in golf. And so when he's around, he brings that fun, that great energy.
Alonzo Bodden shared why he's such a Clippers fan.
People have always talked about that, about me being in shape. Another reason I love the Clippers, they actually help me pick up women. I tell women I played for the '89 Clippers.
Really?
Nobody knows who played for the '89 Clippers. You can use that story. Google '89 Clippers. Google is like, we don't know. If he said it, he was probably there, because those were the days. That's when it was fun being a Clipper fan.
Was it Cool Richardson or something like that?
That was Danny Manning, and that was before Wakandi. That was, you see, I don't even know. And I was in the locker room.
Yeah,
I was there.
You were starting.
I didn't. If that was when you would go to a Clipper game and the Clippers would actually be out front selling the tickets, saying, hey, you want to come on in? Here, you can have my seats. Yeah.
And Jason Whitlock gave us more insight into Shaun King after his column on Peyton.
His whole career as a journalist started out as a tweeter, a Twitter person, basically playing the race card day after day after day after day, and he's taken that to the New York Daily News. This would have never flown even 10 years ago. No credible newspaper would have hired someone with his resume for a high school sports reporter job, let alone a columnist. Just no way. With this much dirt and sketchiness about him, never gets hired. And then as you evaluate the story he put out on Peyton, just as a journalist, anybody that's a legitimate, serious journalist, that's not the way you construct that story. He went on for 3,000 words before he ever said what it was his new information was. He made himself the entire focus of the story. I posted this on Facebook about Cam, and then he doesn't know the woman, I don't think. If he does know her, he's only known her for 3 days, and now he's writing this story as if he's an expert on who she is. Oh, everybody loved her here, and she was so valued here. You can't know all that in 3 days. It's just an impossibility. In the real journalism era, when we used to do journalism, someone would have gotten that information and said, hey, let's take 6 months to figure out what really happened here, not 3 days.
This has been Best Thing I Heard This Week. Tune in weekdays at noon Eastern on FS1.